Hello everyone, this is Kevin from My Fitness Chef Chicago. Hope everyone had a great weekend. My weekend was good, just laid around with the wife, watched football games and some Fright Night stuff. But anyway, hope everyone's team won. Bears didn't win, but they played like they wanted to win and they played a hell of a game considering they played the Patriots. 7-point spread on that. Anyway, just wanted to talk about a couple things I like to have in the kitchen when I cook. One is a must, and it's got to be a cast iron skillet. It is good for searing steaks. You can cook a very tender steak in this. When I do my chuck roast, I like to braise it or brown it on all sides so I seal in the juices. But you got to have a cast iron skillet. When you first get it, you want to wash it with hot water. Don't use soap, just hot water. Then you want to season it with something like bacon. So it's a good excuse to eat some bacon and eggs. Then just wash it again with hot water. Then coat it with a little bit of coconut oil or olive oil, so it doesn't. Sometimes they will rust, so you do want to do that so you don't have any rust or anything. Second thing, olive oil. I like this is a mild Italian. It's a mild olive oil. So this olive oil is good for a lot of things. I can use it for frying. I can use it for baking. I can saute it with it. Not all olive oils are created equal. Some are only good for marinating and putting on salad dressings. Some are good for frying and baking. And some, depending on what you're using it for, but some olive oils are only good for maybe if you're gonna make a dressing or something like that. I know I said you could pour it on dressing, but if you wanted to make a dressing, you may want to use a different type of olive oil. Anyway, just so you know, there's different olive oils. If you check, some of them will tell you exactly what their recommended uses for. So olive oil. Third thing, color-coded cutting boards. I've got one for fruit. I got one for red meat. I've got another one for poultry. And then I've got a fourth one for veggies. So depending on what I'm cooking, I know what cutting board I'm going to be using. So, you know, if you don't want to have to, if you're cooking something where you're going to be cooking, say, a red meat and a vegetable, you know, I don't recommend using my red meat one also for vegetables. That's called cross-contamination. Look it up. You can Google it, but you definitely don't want to do that. So if I'm going to cook a red meat, I know I'm using this one. My vegetables I'm cutting up, I know I'm using this one. So I don't have to worry about it. And the last thing you want to have in your kitchen is a good knife set. I've got one here. Certain knives you will probably never use, but if you're going to be cooking a lot for cutting, you want a nice chef knife here. So you want to have a nice chef knife, and you want to use that for cutting up your meats and your vegetables and things like that. And when you use these, same thing applies. No cross-contamination. If you're going to be cutting up meat, you want to wash this, hot water, soap, sanitize it very well. Then you can use it for that, your next vegetable, whatever. And then this one is just for honing your blade or sharpening your blade. You want to have a sharpener in there. You know, there's a lot of other things that you may not use. I use my kitchen shears here. I use my paring knife. And then I use this one for if I'm cutting up bread or vegetables that are very tough. But usually I use this one for bread. So it's a good bread knife. Anyway, there's other knives in here. Of course, your steak knives or for cutting meat or whatever, vegetables or whatever. But anyway, so those are the 4 things you want to have, you know, or you should have in your kitchen. I like those, and I use them all the time. So anyway, that's all I've got for today. I'll have a recipe maybe Friday. I'm going to try one. I'm going to try a recipe on the website. I like to try them and see how they taste. Is there a quicker way to make them? You know, should I use this amount of almond flour versus this amount? But anyway, that's for another story. Anyway, peace out. Enjoy your day. It's Monday Night Football. Catch some Monday Night Football, or there's Fright Fest on AMC. You can catch it if you're a Halloween fanatic like me. Anyway, peace out. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Woo! Hope that cut off.